Hey everybody, I wanted to show you the brand new Lit kits that we have. I put these together and they are now in your classroom. So I wanted to make sure that you knew how to use all the manipulatives in here so you can grab these and get started on small groups for the upcoming year. As you can see on the front, there's a little paper that says Lit Kit. It also says the grade that goes with it. This color around the grade goes with the open court colors. So red is kindergarten, orange is first, green is second, and blue is third. All teachers, gen ed, special ed, and title have a kit, and your kit is full enough for 6 kids at your small group. So on top of your kit, you also got this little paper that was taped to it. This is a list of the things that you told me you needed and that you already had. So if you have anything in this I already have column right here with a number, know that you need to grab those things and put them in your kit because I did not obviously go through your stuff. So make sure that you have complete sets of everything before we start. Now on the inside of the box, you'll also see that all of the materials are listed and the number is listed by the material as well, so you know how much should be in the kit at every time. Now this kit is a Mod Podge of everything because I just wanted to show you all of the things together without having to go through a bunch of kits. So let's get started. The first thing you'll see, these were not going to fit in the box, so I just put them underneath. If you had any of these clear dry erase wipe off pages, then they're under your kits. Just know that they go with these. These, I'm sure you've used them before. You can just put a piece of paper in here. Dry erase works really well. They just write on it, you wipe it off, done. Okay, also in your kit, every kit, this is K through 3, has whisper phones. Whisper phones, pretty self-explanatory. You just put them right here. You whisper whatever you're reading to yourself, so it's really good for pronunciation, enunciation, and fluency. So again, those are for all K3 boxes. Next, we have counters. Some of you already had counters. If you didn't, I got these. They're multicolor. It doesn't really matter what color you use. You can just use whatever color comes out of the bag. These have a magnetic ring around them. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little silver metal ring, and these are magnetic. So all of the kits K3 have these counters in them, and then my kits for kindergarten and first have magnetic wands. So if you're using, let's say you're using your phoneme grapheme mapping right here, we'll just pretend there's one there, and you're mapping the word cat. So you would do your 3 sounds, cat, and then you would take your magnetic wand and you would blend it together, cat, and then they think that's the best thing ever. And then you just pull them off and pop them back into your bag when you're all done. So again, the magnetic wands are K through first, so K and first. The counters are everybody K3. All right, next thing we have, so there are 2 different kinds of poppets. We have the big poppets and the poppet bracelets. The big poppets are gonna be for kindergarten only. Since kindergarten, you usually get up to 3 or 4 phonemes and your kiddos are just learning their fine motor skills, I thought the big poppets would be best for you. These can come apart, so you can just have them loose in your box there and pull out what you need, or you can have them in a line of 4 like I just had them. So let's say we're just gonna stick with that word cat because it's easiest. So let's say we're doing the word cat. You would put out 3, you would count 3 first, and then they would go at cat, like so. Now, if you are in first, second, or third grade, you guys have the bracelets because these kiddos are generally blending more than 4 phonemes in a word. So you have words like blast. So they just put it down on the table, b, l, a, st, and then they have however many they popped. You can cut off the bracelet part, especially if your kiddos are wanting to put them on their wrists and play with them. Just snip off 1, 2, and then you'll just have a line of poppets. But that is up to you. So that's kindergarten for the big ones, and first, second, and third for the poppet bracelets. What do I want to do next? Okay, let's do blending and segmenting for all kits. So this is K through 3. You have mini slinkies. These are to help blend or segment your sounds. So sticking with cat again, k, at, cat. So you're segmenting those sounds, sound by sound, stretching it longer and longer, and then blending them together like that. They love this. You can also use this if you're having like a sentence or something on your table. They can put their finger through one side and they can stretch the word. Let's say it's blast again. Blast, blast. So you just kind of play with it. It's a little fun thing to do. That is for K3 boxes. Let's see, PlayDoh. This one, there are 6 of these in there. You can use these to make little balls and smash them. You can make them into letters. You can, there's millions of things you can do with this. So that is all kits K through 3. My little spacemen for spacers when you're writing. These are in the kindergarten only kits. My reading trackers. These will be going over text and it highlights what line that you're on. So it just puts it right over the text and their eyes can easily see where they are. It's good for tracking. Fluency. This is in all kits K through 3. You have Expo markers. I got the skinny ones because then they don't tend to be so messy. So 6 of those in your kits. That's everybody K through 3. I have these little finger pointers and these really are just to help with tracking and with fluency. Kids will think these are great. They just pop them on their finger, they point to the words as they go, or they point to the sounds, blend them and go. This was originally only for K through 2nd, but then I had a couple of extra for 3rd, so 3rd you also have these in your box too. Congratulations. So this is K through 3. For 3rd only, I do have witch fingers. I thought these were a little bit older if your kids are kind of like on the animals because they're a little older. This is the same exact thing. You just point to the words as you're going. So if you would rather do these fingers instead of the little cute animals, up to you. So that, again, that's only 3rd grade. Everybody has these cubes and they should be in another box on top of your box, but I couldn't put all 30 in this, and plus it keeps it nice and contained for you. So these blocks just work like a counter. Let's say you're doing the word blast. You tap out the sounds, b-l-a-s-t, and then you can write the phonemes that match the graphemes, the graphemes that match the phonemes, blend them, do whatever you want to. You can also do some switching around, so say blast, now take away the b, what do you have? Last. So those are good visuals to use. Those are K through 3. Everybody has a dry erase dice. You can use this as you want to. It was a suggestion, so I got each teacher box 1. Every box K3 has a small mirror. Actually, there are 6 small mirrors so that all of your kiddos can use this while you are doing your sounds to make sure that they are pronouncing and doing the right formation. So that's K3. And then lastly, this is the syllable cards. This is just for the 2 and 3 boxes, 2nd and 3rd grade. These are syllable cards. So let's say you're doing butterfly. You would say how many syllables, butterfly, 3. So your kiddos would take out 3 cards. Now these are dry erase. So you can give them their dry erase marker and have them do the butterfly. So they hear, is the first one, is the second one, and I is the 3rd. Then they would, after they do their vowels, then they fill in their consonants. So butterfly. And then they can say it, butterfly, blend it, butterfly. So those are syllable cards there. And I think that's all. And these are erased really nicely. I was so excited when I found these, so easy peasy. I think that's all for everything. If there's something in the box that I didn't go over, I'm sorry. And if you don't know how to use it, just give me a shout and I will be happy to explain it to you. But those are the lit kits. I hope you enjoy them and have a wonderful small group experience with all the manipulatives. Thanks, guys.